It's like my heart right now. I got sad now. I got all emotional. Phone call this Monday where someone told me that, you know, this person, she's, you know, oh, no, I got all emotional. I was like, no, get away. And then suddenly this thing just what was happening. This movie is crazy. Oh, I like that, the shadow. Man, it's so well done with the shadow coming in around the person there. Yeah, this is fantastic. What is this music video? Is he dead or something? Was it delusional? This is a somber video, guys. So, then I watched Eve, guys, and this triggered me massively. I'm gonna say it straight, guys. I had a sad, you know, phone call, early speaker, like, you know, relative dying. Okay, it's what it is, right? And I was at the funeral early spring, quite recently. Another close dead relative. This music video freaking triggers me, guys. It gives me this like, oh my god, like dad, sad, you know, missing my family. So it's you know, this music video is amazing. I love Eve, right? Macadamia and so on, you know, Yuzu Kaiser. I really love Eve songs all the time. And of course they also have really great visual stories, right? And this story just really broke me, really crushed me. And honestly, I also want to say, you know, edit it out, you know. But I feel I'm gonna leave it, guys, because this is of course a genuinely first impression. And I listened to this music video, saw the music video, and it really got me thinking about like my dead family members or whatever. So it's really sad, but whatever. I was gonna leave it in there and to be the authentic things that popped in my head, right? And then I talk about some more reflexive of life or whatever. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope you also might. Honestly, I hope some people might watch it and maybe have some, you know. I don't know. I just give some like life advice later, guys, and hopefully someone can benefit from that. Anyway, let's check out, of course, a new Eve song. Okay, let's go. We got family fridge right there. It's like someone growing, someone shine. We got grassy. Hope it's not a bit tragic. I hope it's not a bit tragic. I hope it's happy. I'm afraid I'm gonna die soon. Man, the tears make me worried now, yeah. Jag lifter. Okay, cute. Man, it's fantastic. The animation is amazing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, it's not sad here. Okay, leaving it inside of the... Oh, it's a heart there? That was really cool. Yeah, it's like missing that one. Yeah, I felt it should be sad. Damn it. I felt it should be like a sad music video. What's happening now, man? This is those dark music video, yeah. The A-B song, right? Yeah. It's so well done. Broke my mind. So well done. I was like, no, get away. And then suddenly this thing just what was happening. This movie is crazy. This movie blew my mind, man. It's a crazy video. This is the heart thing here. It's like, no, it's bad for you. Something like that. Man, this is weird. The songs are really good. The mood is cracked. Oh, I like that, the shadow. Man, it's so well done with the shadow coming in around the person there. Yeah, this is fantastic. That is like he left them or something, you know, yeah, it's also that, right? Explode? What is this music video? Is he dead or something? Was he delusional? Missing like a dead parent or something? And it's super sad. Dreaming of. This was one very strange music video. It looks fantastic. This is a visual masterpiece. It looks like Eve have kidnapped half of Mappa's staff or something. It's always like the poor Mappa staff, yeah, who worked on this, yeah, they tied up in the basement somewhere. No, but this was very, very good from his standpoint, absolutely. I mean, obviously, Eve, obviously, Eve, I think, is a fantastic artist. So song-wise, I'm not surprised, right, that it was a great song. But visually, it stunned me how good it looked. Let's go back and look at it again, of course. But there were some moments there. It's obviously very dark. It feels like the storyline is about maybe someone like my parent, dead dad, kind of feeling to it, right? It could be a mom, whatever. But whatever. But I mean, from a premise story aspect, right? It's kind of like, oh, I'm trying to find this person that either left them or died or whatever, right? And it felt more in the beginning like, oh, this is their dad. The kind of the dad that left him, you know what I mean? Like this, you know, he went for the newspaper dad, right? But then when she hugged him, kind of thing, he kind of exploded. So that's like, oh, maybe she's just like, you know, trying to, and then he looked like dark before, so maybe he's like a ghost, right? That she's just seeing things, and that's why they better stopped her. But it also could be that this person is the thing that until the body can't turn to stars, I was like, okay, maybe it's like, oh, I want to find this person that I know. Older brother, dad, whatever, but actually it's a terrible person, right? That's why it's clad in shadows. But then it's maybe just like delusional. It's like I believe that he's alive somewhere, but it's all in her head or something. Back here. Yeah, this scene here, right? But this scene makes it feel that this person actually is evil, right? It's a weird scene because, yeah, this makes it feel like, you know, this is like the dad abandoned us. And then it's like, no, get away, you know. It's like, no, this person is terrible. And then protects her from an evil, you know, yeah, evil papa or something. Maybe it's even, you know, something like that, right? But then, because the last scene is them sitting hugging, having memories, yeah, they finally kind of hug here. That's what I'm thinking, that the story is more about, yeah, that's what, until this moment I was thinking that the story, right, was about that, you know, oh, I wouldn't like find my dad or something, or brother or whatever, but like, you know, a parent that left me, and you know, your older family member, which is older probably, remembers, no, this person actually is a terrible person, right? So they try to stop you, but they actually seems more like, no, this person is dead, you don't want to accept the loss, right? Yeah, I feel this thing about the ABs, it feels more like thinking about that the person is, you know, gone from your life, right? But it's kind of interpretation. It's always the Eve songs, right? You know, because here is like my aching heart, you know. Yeah, it's the pain of losing someone. Right? Yeah, it feels more like the pain of losing someone. And to make it very personal now. But I have to say, to make it very personal, I shouldn't say it's on YouTube or whatever, but it is what it is, right? I don't have. Well, I had actually a close relative dying earlier this year. February this year. No, sad. But I also had a phone call this Monday where someone told me that, you know, this person, she's probably not gonna make it, right? So I was like, so you know how the feeling is, right? But you know what I mean. But it really depends on life. I don't want to make the video all this sob story now, right? But losing a family member and so on, it's because the person who told me now, I was like, oh yeah, this person is like over 90, right? So like, oh yeah, probably won't. And that's what things too, because the person didn't call me and say this person is dead now. It's like, oh, this person got this disease now, you know. It's like, oh, it's like, yeah, probably won't make it because of this and that, right? So probably will, you know, not make it end of the year, but not like you know, like that. And it's I must be super sad now, but it's what it's damn. This music video get me all sad, like it's all emotional, guys. But I had a close relative that died a few years ago, and this person got pancreas cancer, and that was very shocking. So the person wasn't like a kid that died, but it was a fairly young person, so to speak, and it just happened immediately. It was very, very weird, right? It was very weird. I had other people that had cancer in my family before, right? But I didn't know it was. I don't know if it cancer stuff, right? But pancreas cancer, it goes like that. Yeah, it's like what? Like the person died like 2 days after they died or something. Yeah, it was like crazy. So that is something that I didn't know about, because some cancers you can have for a long time, right? And some other apparently you immediately die from it. It's like, oh, your stomach is completely toast now when it starts or whatever. So it was very strange. With that was like 2 years ago. But this older relative then this week for me, right? This is kind of like this, where it's like, oh, the loss. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's this weird feeling where someone is like, oh, this person probably won't be able to survive this disease because they're old and fragile, and you know how it is. And I'm just like, yeah, that's sad. And it's like, how long are they gonna live? It's like, you know, half a year, maybe 2 years. It's that weird feeling where you're like, okay, over 90, they probably can survive for a while, but this disease wouldn't like hurt like a teenager at all. You know, they would be able to cure themselves. You know, but it's one thing. I don't talk too much, but it's one thing, right? When you're younger, right, your body can kind of survive all the stuff that your body can just cure itself. You know, antibodies or whatever, right? But if you get enough age, you basically can't really fix it, right? Sad intermission. I don't know, but this is kind of one thing about this music video, right? It's like some family member that died. It's like her father had died, right? That's why she's talking to her heart here. This is what she's doing with heart here, right? Yeah. It's like, you know, sad. Yeah. It's like my heart right now. I got all sad now. Damn it, I got all emotional now. Oh, no, I got all emotional now, man. Shouldn't have mentioned it. Hey, shouldn't have mentioned it. I don't want to make a sub video now. But I guess a lot of videos we make, right? It's a lot of videos you make for whatever reason, right? Anime videos, whatever. Rather not videos, but rather like any entertainment stuff, right? Of course, makes us think about stuff in real life, and that's why this music is good, right? Because you see this sad music song, and you think about your dead mom, right? Yeah, you get that, like there's like a dead parent or something, right? You get that feeling, right? That's kind of the feeling you get, right? So yeah, this turned into like a somber video now, but this is what I think here, right? It's like their father, and you know, he's like, you know, they're like playing here some meadow, and it's, you know, the memories of dad. She's trying to find him, and she hugs him. So I think it's like dealing with grief, right? Dealing with loss, right? But it was surprising, like I said earlier here in this scene. But I think it's more about, because first I was thinking that maybe like dad, like I said earlier, maybe dad was evil and beat them or whatever, right? And it's like, no, it's more about. I think it's more about that the older sibling or whatever is like, no, this is like. You have to, you know, accept that loss. It's them growing up, right? But I did feel it earlier though when we started watching the video that this is gonna be a sad. Yeah, you see it here, right? Like a ghost. You see the ghost thing, you know, and you know, yeah. And then it's like kind of the dad is dead, something now. And I don't know. I just felt it here, right? I felt it immediately. We get this like. You know, like the refrigerator, right? It's like a photo of your family, and you know, yeah, and so on. So, oh, now I'm thinking about my own loss here, my own goddamn grief here. Yeah, getting the grief video, but honestly, guys, maybe, and I really mean this thing. I think it is dealing with grief. It is very important, right, for the context. When I heard this news this week, which makes me cry a little bit now. I think it was a little bit like, yes, this person is after all like 94, so they have lived a long, fulfilled life, right? And I was just like, it was this weird feeling because it was this very weird feeling because every time their dear person that know them, you know what I mean, they live with them, right? Every time they call me, I was thinking like, oh, they're probably tell me now they're dead. You know what I mean? That's how my brain works. Honestly, it's like I've been kind of waiting for this news for a while, man. This is weird feeling. I've been waiting with this news for a while. I mean, honestly, guys, I've been waiting with those news for a while. You know, some it's kind of like I had no relative. The first relative I had that died, close relative, he had cancer, leukemia in his case, and he didn't die immediately, right? But it was kind of similar there too, where you kind of had that feeling of, he has leukemia, they can't cure it, and it's kind of like you're just waiting for their spouse to call your mom or dad or whatever, and be like, he's dead now, You kind of waiting for it to happen because you're like, yeah, this has been going on now for like a year, 2 years. Okay, they can't survive longer. Yeah, they kind of waiting for it, right? So when you hear there's the other party calling, you're like, or in this case we just had back then. So it's like, couldn't wait for it, and that's kind of how I feel with this person too now, with death here. It's a little bit like, well, it's so. Because I visited this person last Christmas then, right, with my sister, and yeah, they could barely get out of bed and so on. You know what I mean? It's like 94, 93 then, so it's like you can just have that feeling of, yeah, I probably will lose this relative soon. So I don't know about you guys, but when I got that call this Monday, I was a little bit just kind of like, here it is. And maybe I'm just positive, negative, nihilism thing, but I was like, oh wait, they're not dead. I thought they said they're dead. Oh, they're gonna live like another year. I was like, okay, good. It's like in this weird way, right? But honestly, in my head, when the other person was like, I have bad news about the ex person, I was like, oh, here we go, because they were kind of sick when I met them last time, in Christmas. They were very sick then. I was like, no, they have this disease, but they probably live another 2 years, maybe 1 year. It's like, wait, what? I was like, oh wait, they're not dead? You know what I mean? I was like sitting there being surprised. I was genuinely being like, wait, they're not dead? I thought they would be dead. I mean, genuinely, I thought the other person was gonna tell me, calling me like, okay, you get a phone call from this person, talk for here 2 months, and it's like, what's happening? Oh, I have bad news about X. I was like, oh, they're dead. They're dead, aren't they? Oh, they're gonna live, but they have this. I was like, oh, okay, that's way better than what I expected. Is that like half glass full thing? I'm expecting the glass to be half a bit empty, right? Okay, guys, it was a great music video. See how I got so emotional. I'm talking about the freaking cancer, man. Stay healthy, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna edit out, guys. It's gonna be what it is. Okay, it's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe it gives you comfort, guys. Think about life as you should think about it, you know what I mean? Think about life, do the best you can. I always have this idea in my head for my whole life that I always just do what I want to do, right? And if you kind of see on my channel as well, I'm talking about anime or music here, right? I just kind of like, I think I have the same idea when I do my videos, for example. It's like, I just want to do these things that I want to do it. I don't really like, oh, this is popular. No, I just want to talk about this anime now. I love Eve. I'm talking about Eve, right? You know what I mean? It's just how my brain works. And when I started, for example, in the game industry, right? I had the same idea as well. It's like, well, I grew up playing, Blizzard games, StarCraft, Warcraft, obviously Warcraft 3 and so on, right? Diablo. And I was like, I want to just work at Blizzard, right? I want to work on StarCraft 2 or something. I want to work on Diablo 3 or whatever. So the first Blizzard game I worked on was Diablo 3, right? So I was like, I want to work on Diablo. I grew up in Diablo 2, right? It was never about the money or whatever. This is what I want to do, right? This is how my brain always worked. And then after I was like, okay, I want to work at like Square Enix, Final Fantasy and so on, right? So I got to work on F7 Remake Part 1, and I was like the same thing there. I was like, I just want to do that, right? It's never about the money or the fame or something. It's like what I want to do, right? That's always been my suggestion for everyone in life: is do what you want to do, man. But do it hard, do it hardcore. Yeah. No, but honestly, right? I think a lot of people in life they squander it, right? They don't do what they're supposed to do, right? So to speak. They just kind of say, oh, I want to do this. But they actually do it and push for it, right? Don't let your life die or whatever. Man, this music video crushed my brain now. Yeah, I'm super emotional. It was a great video. Okay, lastly, we had talked about it, but now I took a long mental spin here. Obviously, it looks fantastic. Yeah, the visuals are amazing. The visuals are incredible. Completely mentally broke me opposite music video now. No, but it's obviously like a very, very good visual as well. As said in the beginning, before I had this mental breakdown, lose of my family member. No, but honestly, right? This looks really fantastic. And it's cute too. It's like the photos, gonna have the refrigerator, right? This is like dad or mom or whatever taking photos of the kids, right? And then you put it up on the refrigerator. So it all kind of connects back to this thing, it's like a parent and they're collecting this, photo album of their family and so on, right? It all makes sense to me. My mom would do the same thing, You'd be like, no, mom, I don't want to be in the photos, yeah. I hated as a kid, okay, guys? Are you the same? When I was a kid, I hated being in photos. Which sounds kind of fun enough to hear on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. But I hated my mom was like this, like, I have to take a photo of you for your family. I don't want to, no, for grandma. No, I don't want to do it, yeah. I was like that. That would take your soul. I don't know. I never liked that. I see, actually, weirdly enough, I still don't really like that. Especially not when I'm out with people, like a partner. I really don't like being in photos. This is weird to me. I don't know why. And I say it strangely here. Talking on YouTube here, I know I'm streaming, but it's a very different feeling. I don't like when someone takes photos of me, especially, kind of in secret, Yeah, I never like that, right? When someone is like, oh, got a photo of you on the sideline. Like, oh, delete it. I don't know. I never liked it. Maybe it's lose of control. I don't know. Some mental issues, but it's strange. I always hated it as a kid. I always hated it. Getting this. My mom was like this. The photos. I was like, no, mom, I don't want to do it. But yeah, the visuals are amazing here. I love this kind of dark ghost father character standing here. The bit here was really great. Yeah, and spinning around here. This is fantastic. Yeah, getting up here. This is an amazing music video. Anyway, guys, whatever. Subscribe and like button. No, this did not turn into what video I wanted to make. I don't know, but I'm like I said, I'm gonna leave it here. Hopefully, it gives you comfort. It's like a mental trauma for me now. This is like my own therapy now. It's a therapy session. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Stay safe. Go to your doctors. Check it out stuff, right? That is one thing that I actually have improved now. Man, I'm getting old. I think I'm an old man now. But it's something I actually get better at now with age. It's actually checking out some stuff, right? For stuff like that. But I think it also looks like cared. I think it is actually mostly that you care more the older you get. Like when you get kids to one. It is this, honestly, guys, like a super old man now. This is gonna be, fatherly advice, min månaden here. But I think that the biggest thing, honestly, for me, when it comes to your own health, and I mean mostly physical health, mental health, but physical health mostly, is that when you have kids or families you have to take care of. Because for me, I was trained a lot or whatever, so on. But I didn't care about, like, oh, do I have this thing? Oh, whatever, my head aches, whatever. My heart is painful. Who cares, kind of thing, right? But then when you have other people that you feel depend on you, doesn't really matter what age you are. It's rather like, oh, I have someone else that I need to, then you kind of like, maybe I shouldn't get sick or something. Yeah, then that's probably, I think, more the adult way that happens, I feel. Then you get into a level of like, it's bad if I die now because then other people will be in trouble. Yeah, that weird feeling. When I was younger, I think it was more about that, in my opinion. Right? It was kind of like, if I die now, who actually would care? in that sad sense, yeah, like, it actually wouldn't matter for anyone. Some people be sad, but it technically wouldn't matter, right? I think it's more about that to me, honestly. We want to stay safe, guys. But anyway, have a good day.